Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359 and welcome back to One Piece Unlimited Cruise Episode 2. Last time we ended up unlocking the first ordeal boss of Floating Isle. And in this part, well, not just this part, the next two parts after this, we're going to be doing a lot of side stuff because I had to do this at some point in the game and pretty much expect a lot of cutting, expect a lot of island changes, expect a lot of building, expect a lot of new moves unlocking, expect a lot of cooking and compounding and development, and expect a lot of post-commentary because, God have mercy, I spent a good 6 hours doing this. I just spent a whole day pretty much just playing One Piece Unlimited Cruise Episode 2 and recording it. And yeah, as a result, this is what we have. 3 episodes of post-commentary that I have to do. Oh, goody. But that takes care of that, so let us now move on to Floating Isle, where we will be catching a Thunder Beetle. Thunder Beetles return from the first game and are used to make lightning powder. You're going to need lightning powder, 30 of them to be precise. You're going to need gunpowder, you're going to need flame powder, and you're going to need ice powder to create a new move for Chopper, which we are going to be focusing on. Now you might notice also we've got this butterfly here. I didn't realize this butterfly is used in development. This butterfly is using a new special move for Usopp, the Firebird Star. I don't know why a butterfly is used for it, but I won't complain, I suppose. And that is the Rainbow Phoenix. Rainbow Phoenix will give you gold GP whenever you get it. It only appears on this spot on the Floating Isle, and I ended up wasting it, so I had to get another one, and it took me a lot longer than the one I just caught. That was annoying. But let us move back to the Thousand Sunny, this time playing as Brook. What I was also doing during this time was grinding up Nami and everything. But, as you can see, I also caught 3 skyfish, which you catch in the fishing area that I showed off a couple parts ago. And we make the skyfish saute. 2 of them, and it's not that good. It's always a shame when the food you end up getting is not that good. So, now we have the Sky Island lunch. I'll just cook this weird fish into a hole, stuff it in a lunchbox. I gotta make it look good, too. So we need ancient rice, a large fish that swims in the clouds, and some skyfish, and some golden fruit. Golden fruit being available on the 4th island, but we have stamina stew, which was from the first game. The thing about stamina stew in this game, it's really, really good. Like, really good. Makes me kind of wonder how, like, the improvements in this game, in terms of food items and everything, honestly make me wonder how good are the supreme dishes, the ones that require Sea Kings. Inquisitive minds wish to know this. That inquisitive mind is mine. So, making all the powder. If you're trying to get ice powder, you need to go onto Memory Isle and capture the ice fish that we ended up using to unlock the second ordeal boss on Memory Isle, which we will be doing, I think, in the next part? Question mark? Either the next part or this part. Editing together 6 hours of footage is not good. But off screen, I ended up grinding up the last of the items I needed in order to make myself the enhanced pickaxe, which was pretty much a piece of wood and 1 more piece of diamond fragment. But am I not making it right now? Oh, right. What I'm doing is I'm going down to Usopp's workshop because I want to show that off and all that fun jazz. So, Usopp's workshop. Let us check. Let us make the enhanced pickaxe. This is a really good tool. It's also comically oversized. So, a highly destructive pickaxe can break sturdy rocks. And we have the Art of Development level 5 now, which means we can make everything in the game. So let us make some mysterious dials. Don't know why there's a metal going into a dial. All you need is glue. You're gonna want to get mysterious dials for the 2 items that are right here, which are thunder dials and flame dials. We are unable to capture the creatures that are necessary to make the thunder dial and flame dials yet because you require the enhanced net. But now that we have the enhanced pickaxe, we can unlock the means to unlock the enhanced net. So overall, make that enhanced pickaxe. You're going to need it, to say the least. So, that takes care of that. Do I have anything else I can make? Let us save. Something I don't really do on screen, especially during a recording too often, because if anything messes up, I could just load a previous save, but I digress. Cooking, I can make salmon stew and mock cherry pie, but I need some sweet sap to make some cotton candy. Right. Mock cherry pie is not that good. I shouldn't have made a mock cherry pie. Because unlike the first game, you don't need it. Stamina stew. Sure, I use my salamandrakes, but I don't really care because they're so easy to get in this game. Unlike the first games. Honestly, the second game just improved so much over the first game. Who are we going to give it to? Should probably give it to Baruch. And I can make some wild grass pasta. So I need sweet sap. And I could make more gunpowder. Can I make bombs? No, I can't make bombs because I need coal. But the connector is another item that we're going to be making. That's a special for Frankie. But some eggs. Eggs. And next up, as you can see, we are on Desert Isle right now. We're going to head off to Desert Isle and make ourselves a bridge. The first bridge we actually could have made. But go over here by where the first ordeal stone was, and if you go over this way, you can see there's a gap across here. You are going to want to make a bridge. So, we can build a bridge, and we have enough GP for it, but we're going to hold off on that bridge because that bridge leads to something not fun. It does lead to where the treasure chests are for the second treasure once you get the treasure maps, but I'm going to get that one later. And instead, we're going to make the bridge that is over here, which for some odd reason, the board has disappeared. I could have sworn I showed off that I needed to make the board, that the board was here. Nope. Build us a bridge. I think they removed a lot of Frankie's animations for building a bridge because I haven't seen him do the fetal position one once. Anyway, here's another place where you can capture the flame beetle if you so wish. And let us show off the overly comically sized pickaxe now. And dig into the ground, making sure I have enough space for this, and you get a diamond fragment. You get diamond fragments now inside of the ground instead of pure iron ore, which does exist. Anyway, back on the 1000 Sunny, making yourselves another stamina stew, because I got another salamandrake or two. Sanji. Stamina stew so good. Make another mock cherry pie. Nah, I remember last time. So we need brown fruit in order to make that dish. Let's make some healing tonic. Am I gonna make anything? Past me, what are you doing? Fine. Let's head off to Memory Isle, shall we? So, here on Memory Isle, we're gonna be doing quite a bit of things. We're gonna be spending most of the part inside of Memory Isle. And Go over this way. Some marble because we need to build some bridges. And there is the stones that we can now break with the overly comically sized pickaxe. And those drop are very good. For right now, we're gonna grab some bamboo sprouts. I recommend grabbing bamboo sprouts, which are available on Memory Isle, because you need 3 of them in order to make the connector. I don't know why they make the connector and not the regular bamboo, but I didn't design this game. There's a lot of logical choices that I don't really understand in this game. But let's go over this way. Grab that. Grab the coconut. And let's break this open. Whenever you break these stones open, you will always get 2 pure iron ores. And now Usopp has an idea to repair the bug catcher net permanently.
Ow!
So, if I use this to enhance the bug net, nothing will harm it. Not even fire or electricity can harm that thing. And that is how you capture what is necessary to make flame dials and eventually thunder dials. But whenever you break open these stones, like I said, you get 2 pure iron ores. Pure iron ores can also be obtained by catching moles, which are only available on Island 4. We will not need to capture a single mole in this game, thank God. So we need 2 more bamboo sprouts. We need 1 more pure iron ore. And then we have the 10 hard shells. But the bug catcher net requires mysterious parts. Here's past me thinking, oh, I can just go and use that mutant mud puppet. You cannot use mutant mud puppets to get yourself the mysterious parts if you've already fought that mutant mud puppet before. I'm going to mention this again in another episode later on that was live commentary, because I'm recording this after I recorded the live episode. And I ended up finding this out after a while. I still ended up fighting it and was wondering, why is the pacifista not dropping mysterious parts? That's because mutant mud puppets do not drop the mysterious parts more than once. They only drop them once, so you can get a maximum of 2. One by killing it with a break rush, the other one by killing it with a by using Nami's thief ability to get everything you need. So, nothing in that tree. We're at the top of Memory Isle right now, in the area where the blue trees are, because there is another stone here. So, grab all the blue fruit. Always use that. You can put a trap here to capture different beetles. I hate the cool ball heat ball thing because it's so sensitive. That's why I'm training up Nami as well to get her other move, which once it charges, it turns into the Thunder Lance. But let us open this up. Get 2 pure iron ores. Go over this way. We have mud puppets. Thunderbolt tempo is so good. Why did she have white rocking horse? White rocking horse is terrible. So is cool ball and heat ball. Anyway, there can be beetles on these trees if you so wish. Atlas, golden, or regular Hercules beetles. I was forgetting the name for a second. But go inside here and the Cypher Pole agents. Come on. Alright. Let us take on these people. These guys can drop some good gunpowder, and the ones who are trying to finger poke me to death can drop some really nice hardtack rations, which I still think I have a lot of. Frankie is so good. Right. Grab the blue. Oh no, there goes the blue fruit. Man, the Cypher Pole agents are annoying. Just like, especially because they keep goddamn teleporting. So let us put on bombs, which I shouldn't be doing because I technically need 30 bombs to make Frankie's next move that replaces Strong Right. But luckily, I get left with enough of the bombs after this instance that we don't need to worry. So, beams left. And I'm getting finger poked to death, or as it is known, Shigan. There we go. That deals with both of them. Hardtack rations. The blue fruit. Stop teleporting. And there we go. So what was all of this guarding? Could it be the hidden ordeal of Memory Isle? No, that would be too easy. Instead, this guards the second fishing spot of, well, technically third fishing spot of Memory Isle. But it's also an area where you can get a lot of fluff. Fluff is used to improve your fishing rod if you have it at level 1. So, here's a lot of fluff. But I have too many items and have no use for fluff anyway. I never needed it at all in this playthrough. So, there we go. So next up, we're going to be heading off back through and down around Memory Isle to this area over here. Grab the carrot. Grab the bamboo. Always helpful to grab bamboo. And come over here to another stone. Memory Isle's got a lot of these, so you're gonna get a lot of pure iron ore. So, there we go. And here is the second fishing spot of Memory Isle. But more importantly, there is an island out there. That island is very interesting. That island, if we come on over this way, so, we can build a bridge right here. So, build us a bridge! And there we go. And what does this island lead to? Well, you can see sparkling water, which means one thing. Shark Submerge 3 has another place of usage. So, we can go underwater right there. We will do that later because that will actually lead us to the ordeal, the third ordeal of Memory Isle. But if we come over this way, remember there was another stone blocking this way earlier. We have one of the rune stones for Robin to read. And that reference right there, for that person from that island, is referencing Unlimited Adventure, a game that was never released in Europe. Seriously, why did they release one part of what is technically a trilogy to one continent, and then the other part of the trilogy to another? Seriously, that's very convoluted and very dumb. But let us get ourselves a coconut. And if we look at this stuff right here, we have quite a bit of stuff to do. So I could do pure iron ores, but I'm not going to get rid of those. So why don't we head back to the Thousand Sunny, see if we can make some stuff. Dang invisible walls. It's 3 feet of water, Baruch. You're like 8 feet tall. All right. So let's head back to the Thousand Sunny, make some stuff, and then call it apart. Or so you would think. Looking at my thing, we still have quite a bit left. So, Thousand Sunny, let us make some crap. I ended up catching some bugs while during that cut. It's very easy to catch them. I've shown it off before. So let us make some cotton candy. That it is. It gives Chopper a boost like crazy because it is Chopper's favorite food. But other than that, it's not that good. Special drink. We can make that. Sure. Right. The Baruch. The Robin. Compounding. Nope. But I can make some of these. Like I'm gonna need for the boss. Make one of these. Development. As you can see, I got the remaining 2 bamboo sprouts, which is in the middle before you fight the Pacifista on Memory Isle. And I ended up catching a few other things. So, I can make my fishing rod better, but more importantly, we can make the connector. So let us make the connector. Because this will unlock a new special for Frankie. That actually looks like the connector right there. So, a weapon that allows the use of both arms, and Frankie has learned Coup de Vent, which is pretty much his signature move. I'm surprised he didn't have it beforehand. Right? So we need 5 mysterious parts, and I'm getting ideas in my head, and they're not good ideas. Thinking at this point, oh, I can just go and get them from the mutant mud puppets. That should be easy. That is not the case. And life sucks because of it. But we need the ice fish in order to make this assorted sashimi. Right, let us store some shadows. Gonna be using those at a later date. Store those. Store these. Store these. Store the rice, you fool! Store the rice! Store the rations. Store the powder. Store the scorpion. Store spider webs, even though I don't really need them. Range. Record points. Give me the golden eggs. Give them to Gaburi. Wow, I really could have got this all out. My mistake. That moment when you awkwardly pause. Seriously, sometimes I question past self. But for the most part, we are going to be doing a few more things on Memory Isle, to say the least. And soon we're going to be moving on to Boggy Isle, because on Boggy Isle, we also have a lot of those big stones that our newly enhanced pickaxe can actually break. And yeah, we will be doing that. Now hurry up and actually start moving past me. Seriously, this is annoying. And he said, there we go. Something's telling me my controller was acting up. Alright. So let's head back to Memory Isle. And once we are here, I think we're going to go and catch ourselves a fish. And So, Memory Isle, the Dawning Memory. I do love the little subtitles that all the islands have for them. And great, I'm back to just standing there again. Alright. Come on, we need to go and catch a fish, Baruch. Let's go and catch a fish past me. Please. There we go. Alright. We need some marble. Because we need to make more bridges. We need some carrots. Some delicious carrots. More carrots. More bamboo. Never know when we're gonna need to build a ladder. Because there is actually, I believe, 1 or 2 more ladders we're gonna have to build in this game. Because we've already made most of the things that you have to do in this game, which is pretty good. But let us now cut on over to me catching the sunfish. You already know where this fishing spot is. It's at the first fishing spot. And on my first try, I got the ice sunfish. So, I'm trying to catch 2 just in case of emergency, because there is something else that requires the ice powder besides the medicine. But right now, let us move on. And why am I keeping this in, you're probably wondering? Well, because we get a map fragment. That's always nice. But now let us return to the Thousand Sunny for the last time in this episode and make ourselves some ice powder. So, put this in storage, and we can make 2 things. We can make the instant freeze balls, which are pretty self-explanatory, and Chopper's new move, the medicine. You're gonna have to make both in order to create a new special for Chopper. So, let us make the medicine first, because that was my ultimate goal. And there we go. So, this is an explosive throwing weapon with the Wiimote waggle. And anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. It's been Roxas1359. Next time, more post-commentary stuff.